Welcome back everybody, my name is Tucker, this is Sporting Logically, and today I wanted to have just a little bit of fun. In doing research for most of my videos, I end up spending a lot of time on Basketball Reference, and in doing so this week, I realized that there's actually a section of some player pages that list nicknames. Once I started looking into it, I realized that I'd actually never heard of many of these, so we're going to be looking at the best of the best and the worst of the worst in today's video. I doubt anyone really calls these players by these nicknames that often, and I have no idea where Basketball Reference even gets them from. But if you don't believe me, then you're more than welcome to look them up yourself. I looked through every single team's roster page for the 2017-18 season and looked at each player's individual page, so if they're on there, I looked them up. If you guys have heard of some of these or know their origins, then please let me know in the comments section below. Some of these might be specific inside jokes within each fan base, or some reference that I just don't get. So try not to roast me too hard if that is the case. Let's get started. First off, we have some of them that I just found to be really strange. Justin Anderson is known as Simba, someone on this planet calls Andre Drummond Big Penguin, James Johnson gets hostile with it with Bloodsport, Marcus Page tries to keep it light with Picklehead, Evan Fournier is listed as Don't Google, that's it, which isn't so much of a nickname to me as it is a threatening phrase. Moving on, we have the animal duo of Evan the Turtle Turner and Joe Armadillo Cowboy Johnson, followed by Rajan the yoga instructor Rondo, Nick Young as Swaggy P. Wait, what is that? Bean Burrito? And last but not least in this category, we have Wayne Ellington, or as he is sometimes known, the man with the golden arm. Someone please fill me in on this one. Next up is my favorite section, the ones that just downright made me laugh. There are only 3 in this category, so let's just take our time. First up is Eric Gordon, also known as the Hobbit. Now, what I'm hoping is that there's some kind of inside joke that I'm missing out on here, and that he isn't just called that because of some kind of resemblance he holds to small, big-footed fictional creatures, because that would just be cruel. Next up we have Dragan Bender, or as his friends call him, the Croatian Sensation. Now, while that is a bit cringy, it isn't all that bad at first glance. But that isn't all. Just look at the combination of his nickname and his picture on Basketball Reference. Just look at it. That might be the most ridiculous facial expression of any picture on the site. I laughed at this for way too long when researching this video. Now to the final entry in this section, Jahlil Okafor, also known as Little Sully. After a few moments I thought, okay, well maybe it's a reference to Jared Sullinger and their games being similar. Though that is a bit of a stretch because I'm unaware of any connection between those two players. The problem is, in those few moments before I thought of that, I was dying laughing at the thought of this. Now we move on to the cringiest nicknames in the NBA. Starting off we have Ersan Turkish Thunder Ilyasova, the dynamic potential backcourt of Karis LeVert and Eric Bledsoe, also known as Baby Durant and Mini LeBron respectively, Myers Leonard, or as he's known in the streets, Myers Legend, followed by the double cringe nickname combo of Maple Jordan and Mr. Fantastic for Andrew Wiggins, and finally Manu Ginobili, also known as Argentina's Flying Man. That is a direct quote from the website. I'm sure there's some translation involved here that causes this to have a complete lack of subtlety as it relates to nicknames, but it's on the site, so I'm using it. And for the last category, we have a few nicknames that I actually really liked, even though I'd never heard of them before. I have to start with the inspiration for this video in the first place, Mike Scott, also known as the Regional Manager. I found this while researching for yesterday's video, and I don't know why, but I just love it. I really wish a play-by-play commenter would use this at least once in a game before Scott's career is over. Next up we have TJ McConnell, also known as McClutchell, De'Aaron Fox as Swipa, Gary Payton II as the Mitten as opposed to the Glove, and John Wall as Optimus Dime. But none of these even remotely compare to Ben Simmons, or as he is apparently sometimes known, the Wizard of Oz. Now I don't know if this is the intention or if I'm completely off here, but when I heard of it, I first thought of it to mean Oz as in Australia, where Simmons is originally from. And I just think that is the coolest nickname, and it needs to start being used immediately. And that is all I have for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, then leaving a like rating is a great way to let me know, and if you would like to see more videos just like this, then be sure to subscribe to Sporting Logically for more videos every single week. Thanks again, and I will see you all next time.